Thanksgiving used to be Sarah's favorite holiday. But ever since her husband passed away 3 years ago, it just turned into the loneliest day of the year. Her daughter lived way out in California, and because of the distance, she couldn't make it down every year. On this particular Thanksgiving night, Sarah was sitting all by herself at the dinner table. She was trying to pick at the turkey she'd cooked, not because she was actually hungry, but just out of habit. Around 8 that evening, she heard a knock on the front door. It caught her completely off guard since she wasn't expecting a soul. Sarah lived on an old farmhouse about 5 miles out from the nearest town, right at the end of a dirt road. Cars hardly ever drove down her way, and usually, anyone who ended up out there was totally lost. At first, she figured maybe one of her friends had dropped by to check on her. She wiped her hands on her apron and went to open the door, but the second she pulled it open, she was stunned. Standing on her porch was a young boy, maybe 16 years old, shivering uncontrollably from the cold. He was wearing ripped jeans and a filthy, oversized shirt. His feet were completely bare and caked in wet mud. But the thing that really caught her attention was his eyes. There was something deeply wrong with the way he looked at her. The boy asked if she had any food. He said he hadn't eaten in days. His voice was quiet and ice cold. But seeing him standing there, shoulders slumped, arms hanging lifelessly by his sides, she believed him. She felt like he really needed help. She told him to come on in. He followed her inside without saying a single word, walking in this strange way, almost dragging his feet along the floor. They got to the dining table, and she pulled out a chair for him. She served him a full plate of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. The boy sat down and just stared at the plate for a long time. Then he picked up his fork. But strangely enough, he didn't dig in like someone who had been starving for days. He just slowly pushed the food around with his fork. He would raise a bite toward his mouth, then lower it right back down without eating a thing. Sarah found it weird and asked him if the food tasted okay or if he wanted her to make him something else. He looked right at her, dead serious,